I'm Syndrome, and welcome back to FF14. Make sure the volume on. As I wait for people. Like riveting gameplay. Me typing on the keyboard. And sitting here in silence. To some people, that's a perfect stream. About doing some long plays lately. I keep seeing all these comments. Oh, thank God I don't have to listen to commentary. On like other long play videos and stuff. It's like, oh, maybe I should try that. Put up a 20-hour video of me going through X shortish game. So, I say I have no viewers, but just in case, that thing can be slow. My Streamlabs OBS, just in case you're here. I'm waiting to let people file in because we're going to go into the story. And I don't want people to miss the story, so please just be patient for a few minutes while that happens. Feel free to say hi. Ask me a question about a video game, because I will be more than happy to answer. I like talking video games. Sadly, nobody ever asked me video game questions. If you really want to have a good time, ask me what I think about Fire Emblem 3 Houses that's currently going on the channel. On the YouTube channel. Oh, never did that. Never set up the YouTube channel link thing for this on here. Hi, Maze. Yeah, I started just a few minutes ago. I'm just sitting here. Thought about disabling comments on those videos. Just something I don't do, but I've been really thinking about it. Because I'm tired of people's logic on those videos. Because I do not think logically when it comes to that game. Let me have my fun. No, we have to think logically. Which is okay 99% of the time. Well, I talked... I'm gonna cuss here, which I don't do a lot of on the channel, but I'm going to anyway. My stream, I can do what I want. I've been talking shit about Felix because I don't use him, because I don't like his attitude, because he kind of has the attitude that I get when I'm really angry. Well, that's not even true. His is more emo than I do. I get more, not sassy, but I get more snarky. That's the word I'm looking for. I get like more snarky. But he's just like too emo for me. In his character, and I don't like him. I don't like his character at all. So I benched him, and then I complain how he's not good. Now I don't think logically when I'm playing that game again, because my opinions for that game are well known. well known if you've been around the channel for some degree. And then I get a whole bunch of comments. Well, to be fair, Syndra, you didn't use him. No shit, Sherlock. I mean, I know that. I know why he's not good. The point is, I'm taking every shot I can at him. Like, let me have my fun. But that's been my problem with comments lately, is that they're too serious. It's been my problem with comments lately. They've all been too serious for a game that I don't like in the first place. So they want to get into these, let me trash talk, damn it. Exactly. Basically, yes. Because at that point in the series, I was trying to make my own fun to whatever degree. And at that point, it was just being kind of angry at the game and taking shots at it where I could. But I let that be known. But that's kind of been my problem with comments the past, I don't know. For the most part. I shouldn't, not all comments. There have been a few people who have been commenting very nice things. And that is always a pleasure to read. But especially in the Fire Emblem, it's been a lot of breaking stuff down and serious discussion about the game and serious critiques and about me. Definitely not about the game. The game's perfect. And it makes it unfun. It's just unfun. It's unfun to upload those. I have really gotten bad about titling the videos because I just don't care. But sadly, it's the only thing going on the channel right now. Because I have been playing, I have been taking a break / being lazy. Just be honest, because I'm always honest with all of you. Taking a break / being lazy and haven't really recorded anything else. I've been playing 14 and streaming this, which has been a blast. Easily one of my favorite things to play right now is 14. Love playing 14. Or I'm spending time with Night. I just haven't taken time to sit down and record stuff because I just haven't been in the mood. Like, at all. I have stuff I want to record. 2 things I rented from Gamefly, and a 3rd thing that I bought because it was on sale. That I would, all on the Switch. Funny enough. That I'd like to go through, but I just really haven't been in the mood to record anything. And like every time I start to think I want to, and then I look and see there's another Fire Emblem video on my channel, and I just lose my will to do stuff. It's like, ugh, more Fire Emblem. I'll say this because nobody watches these anyway, so I feel like I could just talk to you, Maze, and then Sky, if Sky is here, and like the other bot or whoever else is watching. I've really thought about getting, I think it's a Dolphin emulator, and doing a Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, just because it'd be the easiest way for me to record it. I actually own Path of Radiance, and I will never give that up. It's expensive as all hell now. Hi, Sky. And starting off recording Path of Radiance, which is an excellent Fire Emblem game, by the way. And be like, oh, alright, here we go. Another Fire Emblem game on the channel. All of you want it. A lot of you like watching me play Fire Emblem. This time we're playing a good Fire Emblem game. And just taking the shot right off the bat at 3 houses. People are like, oh, you're talking about Sacred Steps? No, I was talking about 3 houses. And just having everybody just gasp. Like I said, the most blasphemous thing ever. That, to me, is fun these days. Is having some laughs, man. I laugh and have a lot of fun when I play 14, because that's one of the reasons I really enjoy 14. Event in 2 days in 14. Something I haven't experienced, but apparently it's coming back. And it's a Moogle treasure hunt. And we get these special tombstones, which I think I do have some, actually. From way back when I started, they like gave them to me. Be under currency. No, I think I have them stored somewhere. Yeah, right here. I think it'll be stuff like this. For certain items. But it'll be something like this. You get special currency and you do these Moogle quests. And you trade them in for stuff. It sounds cool. Could be fun. And it's another event. We'll definitely check that out. Just like the Rising event, which was fun to do for a few days. So that's coming up. You don't like 3 houses. How dare you, right? I mean, seriously, that would be blasphemy these days to a lot of people. I just don't care. I didn't write it down, but I took like half an hour last night just ranting about 3 houses and how I would do a critique video. Because somebody needs to, I feel, at this point. Somebody needs to take the game to task and talk about the stuff nobody else is willing to talk about. Because, you know, normally I'm on the way other side of this fence. I'm with the 99% of people that's like, yeah, this is actually a great game. That's usually me. Because I defend games. It's what I do. And this is the one time I'm that 1% that just doesn't like the game that's super popular. Like I said, everybody can be wrong about a game. Like, I know there are a few people out there who think, like, Chrono Trigger is average. That's okay, they're wrong. They're super wrong. That's okay. Everybody's allowed to be super wrong on a game. Happens to all of us. This one's mine. That's the joke me and Knight have. Because there are games that she really loves that I don't like, and games that I really love that she thinks are just okay. So it's like, it's okay, you're wrong. And we accept that. It's okay. There's just some... Everybody has a game that they're wrong about. This one's mine. All joking aside, being a, just 100% take the step back, using my 25 years of video game experience and wisdom and expertise, and not just being emotional, just take a step back, being a expert at games, you could legitimately cut out 60 to 70% of the beginning half of 3 houses and lose nothing. It's there to pad time and make a bigger game. And I mean that completely seriously. But people will still praise that. And I'm not going to. So... people okay with that? I'm not. I'm just not. Because one of the biggest reasons I got bored with the game. Like, I was bored before we got to the good part. So when the good part actually started to happen, I didn't care. I like to look at that road if it's a house of make. Let me see. Try on this road. Yes! Absolutely. Because it's like mine. It's like it's kind of that same style with the open, just without the red. Character development, quote unquote. Exactly. That's the excuse. But no, it's not needed. It's 60 to 70%, maybe a little harsh, but at least half. And it glows in the dark. That's so cool. So this actually glows like that. Oh, that's cool. I like the belts as well. For like the pouch in the back. Because especially being like a healer, you're keeping like healing supplies, med kits, stuff like that. Back there, oh, that's really cool. Like just adventuring gear. That's a cool design. I like it. I like it a lot. Extra hood. I have 2 hoods. I have a hood for my hood. Oh, that's cool. I do like the design of that. I still like mine more just because it has the white mage stuff. But if I wasn't playing the white mage, I was one of the other healers, and I didn't quite care for the way their armor looked, I would glamour prism that for sure. Looks cool. Alright, it's been 20 minutes. I gave people a chance, and normally it's just you two who watch anyway, so you're both here. Let's do this. A Knight's Calling. Now that all the players are assembled, Hilda is eager to get on with it.
We're working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the High Houses. That much I'll acknowledge. But this nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that. Nonsense. If not you, then who? You Temple Knights, of course. Reckoned it was your beloved Sir Emmerich's doing at first, but then I heard how he lost his head. My next best guess would be the Heavensward.
Ding ding, she's actually right.
That way, they'd have the perfect excuse to go door to door through the broom, slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heavensward scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, and so they've been forced to improvise.
You got it.
A fine bloody mess, ain't it? But the die is cast. So what's the plan? We must divert the attention of the high houses away from the city, and to do that, we need the cooperation of your allies in the service. And what makes you think I have friends in high places? You would be fools not to, given your goals. Low-born knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty only out of desire for a better life. If offered an opportunity to shed the yoke and live for themselves, who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear, but it need not come to that this day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of heretics, for example, then they will be unable to join in the defense of the vault. Spread false reports of an attack to get him out of harm's way, you mean? The city will not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the high houses believe another attack is imminent, they will have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send word, because you won't get a second chance at this. Then it's decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account.
And La Brea as well.
And the Lord Commander granted his liberty. Hearken to me, everyone. We have two objectives. Rescue Sir Emmerich and apprehend the Archbishop. We will therefore divide our forces into two parties. Lord Harshaphant, Estinian, Master Alphanod, and I will make ready to breach the underground gallow and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warrior of Light. For this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way into the highest levels of the vault, even onto the Archbishop's private chambers. When the Heavensward realize what you intend, they will fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard the gallow.
The gallow? It's not gallow. The prison. It's prison. Oh, I just forget how to pronounce it.
Temple Knights loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you're within, they will signal to us. If all goes according to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Emmerich and confront the Archbishop together. Everyone clear to their duties? Then let us do what must needs be done.
This is really awesome.
Outside the vault. Which is... The others are in position, Master Syndrome. I'll send word once you and your party have entered. The vault, now accessible. Forgot the button. Level 57. Sync 58. Ooh. This will be a challenge. Sir Emmerich's attempt to bring the truth of the Dragon Song War to light has ended in failure because the Archbishop truly does not care. Imprisoned by the Archbishop under suspicion of heresy, he now languishes in the prison underneath the vault. Yet all is not yet lost, for Lucia has hatched a bold plan to see justice done. While her party frees Sir Emmerich from captivity, you are to lead a party into the highest levels of the vault and seize Thordan VII. Though the Knights of the Heavensward will attempt to bar your passage, you must press on, for the future of Ishgard hangs in the balance. We will run the vault. Sync from 58. Okay. And it's just a standard party too. One take, one healer, 2 DPS. Let's go! Sync 58, so I will have access to Thin Air, which has a 2-minute cooldown and it reduces MP of all spells by 100%. Basically, all my spell casts are free for 12 seconds. Great time to throw out bigger stuff. Throw out Cure 3s if everybody's getting hit. Throw out Medicas. Cure 2s. Really go with the expensive stuff. The vault. Oh, there's knights. Oh, you're fancy. All the gates. Look at this place. Like a cathedral. Oh, I should eat some food. I can do that again. Caramel. Marauder. A Marauder. A Dragoon. I always forget this class. Summoner. Turn back and see the minion. Summoner, that's it. Could it be Garrick Mott? Yeah, kinda. It's like the church part of Garrick Mott. Stand by the here. I got wrecked. No, you don't. I'm resetting this right now because I had to heal myself.
You can chill. Boy, these enemies hit hard. Oh, I'll wait. Vault Deacon. I have no ice magic, true. I start remembering everything I have at my disposal. I'm so used to running the level 50 stuff because that's what I run the most for, like, weapons and going back and doing level 50 things that I sometimes forget about the higher level stuff that I have access to now. Oh, this looks good. Explain the important things. This guy will dash around and leave exploding orbs behind. Get away from exploding orbs. Okay? Someone gets hit, the explosion will put bleed on them. If I can Azuna it, I'll try. Okay. That was cute. Oh, that you look like you're cheating now. You look really. Ow. Why am I marked? That's lame. Orb. Well, I definitely don't want to be. I wonder how big the explosions are. Okay, we're good. That's uncool. Holiest of holy. Oh no, no you don't. I should holy you once for kicks. You're lame for doing that again. He's like, oh, I'm gonna smack down the healer. What a jerk. He's almost dead, though. But how? Because just as Sir Sharabat said, withdraw to the inner sanctum. Don't you run from me. Holiest of holy, my foot. Alright, what do we got? Not mine. Not mine, unfortunately. I got through that with no deaths, so that's good. Good start. I'm definitely having to throw out more heals for these higher dungeons, that's for sure. Huh. I need to start Snow White dot. I need to start throwing in this. I should move it down the bar so I see it more. It's a free cure too, and that's important. And one charge every 30 seconds we're in combat. I mean, we're in combat a lot. I forget that's on a 90-second cooldown. I think it's shorter for some reason. Because it's really not all super great, to be fair. It's cool that it just sits there and helps with my healing if they stay in it. But doesn't heal for that much. Face of the hero. I don't know, it doesn't look too heroic to me. You just look like knights, that's it. Uncool. East Sanctum Lift. What was that? Enter the 8-man dungeon, half the party instantly leaves. That's lame. As long as there's no other enemies around, we have to be really careful with the size. But we definitely make use of it. I mean, it's a free cure with a little bit of extra damage that I can do. And MP back. Next boss.
I'll cut you to
I'm gonna assume there's nothing important here. He just instantly started it. Sir Grenexable, didn't we? Oh wait, mechanics. Didn't we fight him already? Like before? He sounds familiar. Like in the what was it? He has a line AoE that'll leave an evil portal on the wall.
I will not yield to you.
He'll do it twice in a row and then push everyone away. Heck no. Make sure you won't be pushed to the portals. Okay, don't be at the portals, guys. Okay, so that's one of them. Okay, don't be at the portal. Crud. Okay, so be like over here. This is where I want to be now. Up against this wall. Oh, don't get pushed toward it. I'm gonna assume I'm not in that cutout. Okay. Throw Asylum over there for everybody. You're late. Ow. I had you, you cheat. You're cheating. Well, time is on ours. Alright. Phew. What do we got? Not mine, unfortunately. Dex. Not mine. I should be greeting those so I can trade, so I can turn them in for seals. Now that I think about it, because I'm gonna need seals. Should be greeting those too. My bad. Haven't thought about it till now. Cream yellow dye. Rude. Light night. Oh, I did not. See, I should agree. Darn it! Habit to pass on everything. Gotta leave it for other people, but I need to start greeting that stuff. Who would have thought they'd made it this far? You underestimated us. Foolish. Priest Crook. I'm gonna greet it. Oh, I rolled the 27. Good job, me. Hey, I got a yeah. Do I need it? No. I'm gonna say it's gonna become serpent seals for the next part of our weapon. Whenever we get to that path after this part. Too bad I don't get any credit for this dungeon. The Heavensward dungeons don't count. Very sad.
gonna get my dungeon in out, get my damage in out of spite. 2, 1, 0. Cool. Cathedral Gargoyles. They just have everything here. Yeah, the other person rolled a 6. Alright. Oh, last boss. Cool. No, I graded it. Just the other person rolled a 6. The others passed, I think. Oh, good. I was waiting to smack you down. Man, y'all super cheat with that. Where's my transformation? Okay, a lot of AoE damage. If you get a fiery chain between you and another player, run from each other. So heals need to be on. Mapping the room. Avoid incoming ads. Mecha horses that come marching from the other side, behind him. Okay, from there. Okay, if I get a ring, walk away from the person that has the other ring. Look for a gap in their formation and stand there. Not touch them or you get a debuff. Okay. Alright. Okay. Don't get hit by the horses. I'm going to need to heal a lot.
Filthy rats.
I'm going to need to AoE heal a lot. And if I get a ring of fire, don't be at the ring of fire. Don't be with the other person with the ring of fire. Don't be there.
Be gone with you.
Oh, that. Run away from the other person. Got it. Okay, be in the middle.
Sickness must be purged.
Okay, there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and burn one of these for the free heal.
Be gone with you.
The hell did he go?
And now the final cut.
Avoid the orbs. Avoid the orbs. Okay. Jerk. I have a size and asylum. Size came back. That's cool.
This shall be a mercy.
Mercy kill you. That's my cue.
Sickness must be purged.
You must be purged. I got regen on everybody combined to do. Like a loser. Dodge. Dodge way out here.
Sickness must be purged. Sickness must be purged. Be gone
And he's dead. Cool. I can definitely keep up with the mechanics in that fight. If I use all the tools in the toolbox. Player accommodation. I'm gonna grade these. Oh, I won that one. And I'll pass on that one for the other guy. Yeah. Oh, he needed that one. Okay, cool. Hey, player accommodation. I'm okay if the tank got all the other ones. I'm okay if he got them all. He did all the explaining and stuff. Hold my staff up to him.
How can this be?
Oh yeah. Hold my staff up to him. Sickness must be purged, and then cast holy.
Fall back!
Zephyrin. Airship? Oh, crud, this is escape route. You get back here! Hey, Sir Emmerich. Looks worse for wear.
Father, please! We were not too late, my friend.
Well, it depends on if he gets on that airship or not. He's like right there.
Why must you do this, Father?
Still hasn't cleaned his armor.
Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew.
Because he doesn't care.
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
Do it. Yeah! Who are you?
Look out!
No! You're dead.
Go. Asisla awaits.
Lord Orchefort!
Went straight through the shield.
You are unharmed. Forgive me.
I could not bear the thought of...
Oh, do not look at me so.
A smile better suits a hero.
No, he was one of our best friends. No, he was one of my favorites. I know not what to say. The others, they are gathered at Fortemps Manor. Blasted cutscenes, it doesn't let me heal him or do anything. Yeah, I would have liked it if you were a healing class, you could have had a little cutscene where you tried to heal but it just didn't work. Or if you're a non-healing class, you like wave somebody to heal him and they try to heal him and it doesn't work. The others are. Please enter, Master Dragon Soul. You like take a potion and have him drink it and it doesn't work.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Haurchefant took us in, our beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. The sins of antiquity. We must press on with our mission. Tataru, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let us go and speak with Sir Emmerich, Sindral. I worry for his well-being. Yeah. His sacrifice will not be forgotten. I demand, when this is all said and done, one of these statues is of him. He was our only friend when everybody else had turned on us. And has been a great ally for a long time. A great friend. That's really sad. He is one of my favorite characters. I liked him a lot. Alright, so with the Lord Commander? Yes, yes, of course.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal.
You talked to the other sons in town, they're grieving him.
The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man.
Okay, so here's what happened when he went to tell the Archbishop about it all.
Nay, our own brothers and sisters. The blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatosker, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelger did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well?
Yeah, humans usually forget after a few.
Thorin's betrayal of Ratatoska was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve.
That's not true.
To fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught?
They didn't die for naught. They died defending the country.
Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity, and bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
Screw you, Zephyrin.
There's the bull, right? This to me really sounds like an excuse he repeated so often that he finally convinced himself of its truth. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like. Okay. Terrible.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past.
Maybe someday.
'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
Happens to the best of us.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
That's the $1,000,000 question right now. Is it the million gil question? Because Final Fantasy right now, isn't it?
I've given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heavensward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Oh, I noticed.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horschiffon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
He
The
cheated.
spectacle called to mind King Thorin and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications. which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls.
Crud.
7 hells!
Yeah, well, yeah, it clicked with Alphinaud too.
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body
Yep.
as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heavensward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable.
It scares me who they're channeling.
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La.
Because I have an idea, and that'd be a really cool reference.
Though I know not
And
what
scary.
he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
Master Dragonsoul, Master Alphinaud, I, Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Yeah, because, well, you're dealing with that, aren't you? Unfortunately, our Scions of the Seventh Dawn are what, 4 members right now? Our aid in preventing whatever it is that the Archbishop intends, whatever he intends to summon, your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetuated. No more. I shall pursue him to the end of the world if I must. Say nothing. Alright, including Urianger. Oh, then 5 then. We include Urianger. Because we do have Lady Yagiri, if you include her. And of course, me, Alphinaud, and Totoro. Life for death. I will have Sir Zephyrn's heart for what he did to Harshavan. That's not the heroic thing to say, but it's how I feel right now. I will have his heart. He pays. Yes. Yes, of course. You two were close. I know. Just straight up. Like, there's no... And the first would be the heroic that I will follow him to the ends of the earth. No, I will have Sir Zephyrn's heart. You would not count Yuri? Okay, then 4. Much has changed since our order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heavensward are guilty of the crime of summoning, Syndril and I will stop them. Dark Knight Apprentice. Oh, yeah, that's true. I do have Dark. I did start Dark Knight. Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Yeah, you need to be here and rule. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force of stability to counterbalance the High House's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Yet walk it we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Dravinian hostilities. Far from it. We will have greater need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Emmerich. To my dying breath, I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. Now, quite the lance to have. Hey, is it like you're a white mage who swears only to protect or anything? Damn the white mages up! Sorry, that's a 8-bit theater reference. If I may, Lord Commander. Yeah, I'm a bit different. I'd like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Syndril, Master Alphinaud, pray, attend me outside. Very well. With me, Syndril. I believe we have much to discuss. You say you want a revolution. In search of the Soleil? The Soil? Soil? I'm gonna go Soil. Was eastward bound, so I sent word to Camp Cloudtop on the off chance the airship passed by. Sure enough, Lady Lynette informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. Then the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds. Or was, not long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu Vanu, and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Hallinart has yet to establish a foothold. We will need not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the Beastman's wrath. I got one. Yeah, I'm on the same wavelength. I think we both know the perfect candidate, Sindral. Let us pay a visit to Master Garland at the Sky Steel Manufactory. I see. I'll take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. I really do want to work on Dark Knight, but I'm also scared to, because that would involve me tanking, being a tank. And I don't have a lot of experience being a tank in any MMO, and almost none here. Definitely not easy to do. Hey, Sid. Ah, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you two been getting up to lately? A lot. You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. This is like, I was half joking? Listen, Sid, a lot has happened. He was a good man. That he was. Sid, have you heard of... What was it? Alislea? I think is how they pronounced it. Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some sort of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. Probably. From what he told Sindral, the Ascians had tried to tempt him as they tempted Gaius with the ultimate weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I could see him attempting to seize it. Yeah, that's true. As if we need another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. Thanks, Sid. Just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckoned I was due to deliver you into it. Thanks, Sid. Into the blue. Alphanon must see to one last thing before he departs. Into the fire it is. In that case, I should inform Totoro of our plans. Pray, go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon. I forget where the airship landing is. The boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say we're ready to depart. That is, as soon as a certain... Ah. Pray forgive my lateness. Tetsuro and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Urianger and Merle are pursuing promising leads. Good, good. Come, come, we can continue this discussion aboard the Enterprise. Others are waiting for you aboard the Enterprise, Syndrome. Shall we get going? Let's go.
To the northern reaches of the Sea of Clouds, where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets. Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
Oblivious to the new threat. Oh no. They came. Alright. From here, Camp Clouttop looks rather far. Be on your guard, Syndrome. The Vanu could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Into the blue. Familiar faces. Alphanon has in mind to start searching for the blue window. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she will come to us. We should begin searching the Isles in earnest. Of course, we need remain vigilant for Vanu's scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. Where are we now? Oh, we're over here. Oh, okay. Grab Aether Current. There. It looks like a spot. You search the skies for the Soleil, but see nothing resembling the missing airship. Okay. Oh, we're supposed to stand lookout. Haha, I just did correctly anyway. Stumbled into that one.
Familiar faces. Oh, we've got a fight here.
Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy of Netherlings, does not fight, does not wish to die. Was that a Vanu being attacked? But by whom? Over there. Imperial troops? The hell are they doing here? These guardians? Seize them. Don't know where the Archbishop is. The enemy of my enemy. We've no choice. With me, Sindral. Protect the Vanu. Lord Von Hydrus wants them alive. I don't give a damn what he wants now. Lord Von Hydrus? Regalia Van Hydrus? He's Imperial, so he gets to go down. Oh, you're all that's left, okay. More friends? Oh, good. I just noticed that it's very clever to have Alphanod as a Arcanist because he can heal. So if you're playing not a healing class. You have been judged. I'm getting tired of you, gunship. I'm tired of your jazz. Hate that you interrupted me with that. The Vanu is scared. And so we live to fight another day. Netherlings saved Lanu Vanu from certain death. Showers Netherlings with thanks like summer squall. Lanu Vanu knows not what wind bears Netherlings to Cloud Sea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. They look really cool. And they're like really tall owls. Like owlbears. Devourer of Worlds. Lanu Vanu would very much like for you to enjoy the hospitality of his village. Lanu Vanu owes much and more to Netherlands. As saviors, as heroes, Zundu welcomes you. To village we go. To north. Come, come. Okay. So the Garleans were searching for the Archbishop and believed that the Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they may have the right of it. I conclude we should accept Lanu Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. Okay, I think that's a wise course of action. Let's press the right button. Yeah, and out there. Come to my window. Get out of here. Next. Northeast. The blue window. Oh, there's a Aether right over here. Great. To the east. Summoning stone. So do that. The northwest. Is it right above us? up there? Okay. Has to be up there. So for now, like breeze guides the leaves to rest, come and lay down your burdens, netherlings. Lanu Vanu throws wide arms in greeting. Behold, okay Zandu. Yay! Down. A far warmer welcome than the one you received from the Vandu, I think. Yeah, no joke. Ha! Vandu bluster and blow hither and yon, sound and fury, like aimless gale. Eh? What unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? There you are. Did you see it? See what? That damned flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. So the Imperials are after Bismarck, which means I don't want them to be after Bismarck. Where? The White? He's wounded. Nom. That island no longer exists. By the 12! Did the beast just eat that island? O insatiable wight, O devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Literally, devourer. Hate it. Bah, Lanu Vanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. Yeah, we most definitely will do that. Bismarck does look great, though. Although I think not as cool as a certain other flying whale that I had the privilege of flying recently. As my luminary self. Alright, first things first, before I screw up and not do this. Let's attune to this thing so I can teleport back here. Yeah, it's up there. Zundu, sell it! Not fair, your wear was armored. He looked like he had some armor. Because it's awesome, as well. That's why it's armored. Keep those for you, Maze. Almost as great a name as the Moogle Emptier of Purses. I do, I like those names. I think they're great. Very to the point. And they are funny. Zundu, fix it! And then we have the repair. He is fix it. Correct. Also important. You're the one I was looking for. Repair all. Thank you. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blue, Sunu Vanu speaks for Zundu. Hearken to his words. Okay, he's the elder. Let us speak with the elder. Oh, super fancy looking. That's how you know he's the elder as well. Shaman with the horns. Reminds me of more shaman, which makes sense. Netherlings deliver Lanu Vanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore Zephyr winds and brings before you with all haste. Soft rains soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sonu, chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sonu. I am Alphana Levier, and these are my companions Syndral Dragonsoul and Sid Garland. We are come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like to black steel-shot contraption from which you saved Lanu Vanu. Alas, no. That ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for at present. The men we seek wear armor of purest white, and are led by an older man in white robes. Similar to mine. Wait. Lanu Vanu hear tell of these Netherlings. You do? Are you certain? As sun rises and falls, and returns we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lanu Vanu. Aye. Winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Alice Leah. Yeah, that. We want to stop them. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Zonu, what exactly is this Alice Leah? Beware, Netherlings. For blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into heart of tempest. There lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to call the wind. But the white devours Io where key is kept. With it deep within bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy. Crud, they're gonna kill Bismarck for the key. And beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lanuvanu, for as stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. Yeah, it's not great, because he could just devour this island too. He's gonna eat everything. So we kind of need to stop him. This he knows, Chief Son. Madness of Vandu bodes ill for all of Vanu. Yeah, of Vandu. Yeah, it does. Bodes ill, because everybody's gonna get eaten. Black and the White. Abaddon has that familiar look in his eye, which can mean only one thing. So Iaslia is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of a key which the Archbishop covets. Much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavensward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we go about it is another matter. As was in the case with our battle with Leviathan, we are out of our element, and this time we have far fewer allies to call upon. Be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the White. Let us each question residents of the village, then regroup and share our findings anon. Yeah, I mean, time to split up, gang! But it works for us, it really does. Find information, and then we can... There it is. And then we can go to the next step. First, we need to know exactly what we're dealing with. Or get some more information about Bismarck, so we know what we're dealing with. Next is Yoms to the north. If Netherlings seek knowledge of the White, then speak with Kunu Valley, foremost keeper of tales. But neglect not to present itself with humility and respect. As sun yields to moon, and moon to sun, Netherlings must greet Kunu Valley with a bow. Show respect. Okay. The Blue Window. Zephyr winds at your back and sunshine to warm your brow, traveler from below. Kunu Valley, keeper of tales, hears your words, and she remembers. In times long ago, in lands elsewhere, before even the clouds see, the White is one among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated the White is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they turn upon him and rend his flesh asunder. And so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The White still longs for the sea to which he cannot return, but in rebirth a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw, from whence come the clouds, and a new sea is born, home to him alone. Content, he gazes below and sees others who are as he, hated and hunted. he weeps, and in his benevolence, he raises up isles of earth and guides these people to the Cloud Sea. Such is the tale of his rebirth, and the salvation of the Vanu. May it never be forgotten. But this demon which menaces the Cloud Sea, his rage is that of the Vandu, his hunger that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, yet now he must consume them? Kuno Valley knows no tales like this.
Because not real Bismarck is just a primal. Born with the hatred of the Vandu.
So according to the Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the Floating Isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people.
Gifts which shake into eating, yes. Technically within his rights, I suppose. If perhaps a little ungenerous. Gods, eh? What are you, Alphanon? Did you learn aught of value? I mean, technically... within his right, I mean, he brought the islands here, and now I'm going to eat them.
Alas, no. That is, unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu skyfishing. Oh, tell me more.
Tell me more. I'm not a high enough level fisherman to make use of that knowledge yet, but I am very interested.
Skyfishing.
My gods, that's it! Alphanon, my boy, I could kiss you. From what we observed, Bismarck is a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. Right?
What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds, in essence, fishing for our flying whale.
I love this plan.
Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide, and then reel it in close, enabling our resident Echion Slayer to engage it directly. A bold plan, Master Garland. An exceedingly dangerous one. Should Syndril fail to subdue the creature, he would most certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island.
Yeah, I'm down, though. We've done crazier plans. Well, no. But we have done as crazy plans. Oh, he won't fail. And if anything goes wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anyone else.
Nor I. I trust you have no objections to my joining you as well.
Not at all. More the merrier. Crazy plan, because crazy plans is what we do.
Right then. Seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do if the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip. While the two of you need to find me some bait. Not just any island, mind. I want a mouthful at most. Black and the white.
There's tons of little floating islands around. Boat, chain, and island. Alphanod loves it when a plan comes together. Me too.
Well, you heard Sid. We need an island to bait the hook. By way of a first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sanu. If the Zandu are as concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they've given us to believe, they may well be supportive of our efforts to slay him. Sleepless in Okezundu, Flying the Nest. And I still need Aether Current. Northeast. Okay. I'm missing 3 and 3. Are you 1? Yes. Wishes he could choose his banner. Netherling's coming as fortuitous as late season rains. Gunuvanu and Gunuvanu's family faces desperate times. His brother verges on failing Zundu's rite of passage again. All Vanu and Okezundu must undergo rite of passage for respect of others in tribe. Otherwise, no better than Nestling. Brother fails trial 7 times. Must try for the 8th time soon. 8 times! No Vanu ever fails trial 8 times. If brother fails again, gales of laughter from others in tribe shame family until day, sun, and sky no longer burns. Gunuvanu sees Netherlings help others like wind, which brings seeds to bloom, and Gunuvanu would ask for his help as well. Rite of passage rules very strict, but Gunuvanu has plan. Rules forbade aid from members of tribe, but say nothing of Netherlings. Help my brother and quell impending storm of derision from our family faces. Brother's name is Gunuvanu, and he roosts. Gunuvanu knows not where. Brother's temperament changes faster than breeze in autumn. Ask other Vanu and seek him out, or Gunuvanu stays nestling forever. I like the way they talk. Netherlings seek out Gunuvanu. He is skilled at 2 things: finding shade for napping and running away when chief gives work. Newborn hatchling works harder than him. That's not good. Sleepless in Okezundu. He's looking around nervously with bloodshot eyes. Ganuvali cannot escape unending thunderstorm of buzzing bugs. It desires sleep more than rain during summer drought. Ganuvali has idea to soothe bugs droning, but delirious from exhaustion. Netherling goes in Ganuvali's stead. To east lies gurgle grass, which devours bugs as Vanu hatchlings feast on Wamora Kampa meat. Netherling brings Ganuvali 3, and storm in ears resides to dull drizzle. Get plant that eats bugs. What do you do here? Dance Master of Okezundu ensures all know tribe's vibrant dance. Just as falling sediment piles up into Great Mountain, mastery of dance requires practice over many moons. Vanu must move arms with grace of leaf, which flutters in gentle breeze, and pound feet with ferocity of rolling thunder. Look upon them, Netherling, and know process of Okezundu. Ganuvanu feels Netherling's urge to dance rise like welling rain cloud. Very well. Netherling may dance the dance of his people. Just forgive Vanu younglings if they burst into gales of laughter. Sky, rain. They are learning special dance. I spoke to you already. Gunuvanu never where he should be. While other Vanu work, Gunuvanu soars like Griffin in his dreams. Gunuvanu have not seen him since sunrise. Netherling finds Gunuvanu easily. Look under every tree in village. Gunu Vanu follows shade as sunset follows sunrise. Say to Gunu Vanu, wake up! And Netherling come to know true meaning of panic. Say, wake up! When we find him. Oh, you're like all the way up there. Okay. You're a completely different place. Do this then. We'll do this then. The Tramontane is upon us. The white feast, and the Vandu rejoice in his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sonu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised up the floating isles and made a gift of them to you. He is a perversion of your beliefs given form by the Vandu, a false savior who consumes that which he should rightly safeguard. Yet it need not be this way, Chief Sonu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we must beg of you an island to see it done. Moats against the tempest, in vain do they struggle. Yet who is Sonu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramontane can turn to the Poet? Very well, Netherlings. When you are ready, tell Zundu scouts what manner of island you require, and they guide you to it. We will not fail, Chief Sonu. On that you have my word. Come, Sindral. Let's see how Sid's preparations are progressing. You are not. Good. Here's the current. $221 to the southeast. Out there. Anu Rastais thinks of great offering to Elder Shaman. So much work, so sleepy. Shade not big enough for such great nestling. Needs a good talking to. Nah, he does. Wake up. Huh? Gonu Vanu awake? Yes, he is. Gonu Vanu works hard. Netherling? No wings. Fleshy beak. Not Vanu, certainly. Netherling should not sneak up on Vanu that slumbers. Claws cut sharper than fierce gale. nestling. What? Gunnuvanu's brother sends Netherling to help with the rite of passage? Gunnuvanu passes right and is no longer a nestling. Heavens shine on Gunnuvanu this day. Worry of failing 8 times weighs heavy on heart. Work harder. But now with Netherling's help, Gunnuvanu casts weight and soars higher than any in Okuzandu imagines. Is it growing pains? Do that later. Bring another class and do it. If I get another class to 50 something. There it is. Or 19 Yalms East. Probably out there. Our Ishgardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition. I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Nice. Rest assured, we've changed to spare. Every link forged by the Manufactorious Master Craftsmen. You have any lingering doubts as to their strength? Know that they were originally intended to bind dragons, and were not found wanting. Pleases me to inform you that the Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. Then all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who will actually be doing the fighting. Syndral, let Wedge know when your party is assembled. All that's left is, you know, the poor buggers who are going to be doing the fighting. Us! I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but I don't like this plan. I don't like it one bit. But I can't help being excited all the same. Tell me, Syndral, ready to hunt the right whale? Yeah, let's do it. After you then, Syndral. All aboard the Limitless Blue. Hard. The Limitless Blue. Inspiration often finds us in surprising ways. So it was that a casual mention of sky fishing helped Sid Garland conceive a plan to lure out Bismarck, the Lord of the Mist, by using the Enterprise to tow an island through the Sea of Clouds. After binding the beast with chains fired from dragon killers, he hopes he can engage it in the traditional fashion. Though the plan is somewhat sound in theory, there's no telling how effective it will be in practice. Nevertheless, the engineer has seen you through many dangerous situations in the past, so at least the odds are in his favor. 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS, so you take a full party. Sig 58. Any plans for the weekend? Nope. None. This? Streaming this? I mean, it already is the weekend. It's Saturday. Streaming this? That's about it, honestly. Okay. It's silly. Let's go fight Bismarck. On a floating island. It's being used as bait. Per usual, it's Saturday, and now it's college football season, so I will be watching some college football tonight. In fact, I have some on the TV right now. And that's about it, honestly. No big plans, unfortunately. Here's some of the gurgle grass. To the south. There's more gurgle grass. East. It's up there. Oh, okay. Have 3 DPS, me. Oh, there it is. More than likely, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Maybe not. Half my viewership isn't going to be here. I can get to work to actually recording another LP. Alright, let's do this craziness. Let's find the limitless blue. Because we're doing this. So is anyone new? Me. Me. Ow. Use the field generator. If the island goes, so do you. Yeah, that makes sense. Those are ready. We activate the device in the center to protect us. Okay. There she blows! Heads are dead, the harpoons will activate. We use them to draw fishy in like we do now, and then everybody... And then we smack the egg out of it. Okay, cool. And I keep everybody healthy. I'm gonna assume that means to get the heck off. Oh, it knocks you off anyway. Okay, cool. Rinse and repeat. Okay, doesn't seem that hard. This is really cool idea for a fight. I feel like I've been doing a lot of the Giant killers are ready. I want him to do damage. In EX mode, you'll need to step off, else it's a KO. But normal mode is safe. Okay, so in this mode, you can just... Oh, no! Oh no! It didn't knock us off like it was supposed to. Boys, oh, you fell off. I do not. Oh, that was unfortunate. Why do I feel like I'm the only one healing? That the white mage is not healing. That's a wipe then? Oh. Normally my job, but unforeseen consequences. Yeah, I noticed that I was about to get hit off too. That was weird. Okay. Off the sides, just force wipe at this point. Okay. Yay! Well, I learned extra my first time here. Alright, do it again! That's cool. I'm okay with that. We learn. My bad! It says the tank that fell off. That's cool. I am okay with that. That was fun. Dodge the bad stuff. I'll even help cast. Maybe that little extra will be able to break it this time. Got it! Okay, so both will need a healer. Getting flung up like that really stinks. Ooh, that's intense. Breach blast out, and then the tornado gets me too. Damn it, we lost the generator. Oh, we did. Oh, we get different music too. This is awesome. Uh-oh. Oh no, we lost one of the DPS. Got knocked off. And I can't res when they die by knockoff, which stings. I really wish I could brace them. Okay. Cool. Did it. You're in the good stuff now. Enjoy the cutscenes. Cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very cool. Definitely gave them the accommodation. Very much appreciated. As you enjoy the rest of Heavensward. See, this is one of the many reasons I love 14. People are just really cool here. Community's just great. Cutscene time. Hey, the key! Assume it's the key. Looks like a key. Doop. Just clink. This is mine now. Huh. I can hear Heidelin. That's 4. Maybe it's Heidelin? I'm hearing somebody.
Darkness. Light to none. Hearken. Receiver. Blessing. Small.
Four. Key. What do you want? Get some!
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him.
Yeah, you're about to fall too. This is my island! Door kick him off.
I know they can teleport, but it would be extremely satisfying.
How many times does this make, warrior of light? Ah, how much you have grown. Far beyond the limits of mere mortals.
Better believe it.
He has what we seek.
10, you're not getting it.
That he does. The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag.
Huh! Cheating!
I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
I'm working on it. Put me down and fight me for real and see what happens.
My thanks to you, Asian. And to you as well, warrior of light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck.
Screw you too. I worked hard for that.
The key is within our grasp. The path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
Huh, that's neat. And you.
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
That looks really cool. Is it a shield or something on it? Oh, whoa. Forgive me, Sindral. Had I known what was happening, mayhap I could have done something to stop them. Alas, Wedge and I were sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle until it was over. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for we yet live, and we know their destination. Let us give chase and bring an end to their machinations. Movement speed in the Sea of Clouds has increased. A difference of opinion. Oh man, I wind up said. After he had a granddaughter, what would he like to see her named? The Ironworks founder replied, Gertrude. Though we failed to secure the key, we must not forget that we succeeded in ridding the realm of another primal, and prevented the Vanuvanu's lands from being consumed in so doing. The Zundu, at least, shall be glad of our deeds this day. I thought it was the Zandu, not the... Anyway. Let's go and inform Chief Sonu of our victory. Sid and the others will need a moment to tend to the Enterprise besides. Oh, I didn't want to be cutscened though.
Wait, something is amiss.
I still had stuff to turn in and gather and do. Oh no!
Imperial troops. And they have already secured the area.
Reveal yourselves at once!
Okay, I'll cut you down here. Makes my job easier.
And there I was, expecting more beastmen. Who are you?
Your death. Probably.
I thought Ishgardians responsible for the disappearance of our scouts, but I see now that I was mistaken.
Varus Zoskalvas. Oh, he took a knee.
Just as Wire observed, the Warrior of Light is wont to appear at the most inopportune times.
Yeah, I'm here now.
The Warrior of Light? He who bested Van Baelsar?
That's me.
It would seem that the famous hero of Eorzea seeks Azizlar as well.
For different reasons than you, I assure.
Hardly unexpected. The secrets of the Allagan's power to bind icons to their will could scarcely fail to interest the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Yeah, that's the Emperor. That's straight up the Emperor. He'll get his eventually. Bind Echions to the will? Thank you for the information. I love you just gave it out for free.
You know as well as we what will ensue should these insatiable creatures be allowed to roam free. That their very existence threatens the life of this star. We but disagree on the solution to the problem.
Genocide has ever been the Empire's favored recourse. And that is why we will continue to oppose your every attempt to claim Eorzea.
Correct.
You do not hesitate to speak your mind, even when your every word could be your last.
You do the same, so, I mean...
Alas, your sentiments betray the narrowness of your view.
Narrowness of
The
your
fate
view.
of Eorzea and its inhabitants is of little concern next to the fate of the world.
Don't
It
flip
is
your
my
cape.
solemn charge as Emperor to bring the icons to here. If this requires the extermination of certain elements, then so be it.
No.
No, don't! They are not his thralls!
Thank you, whoever did that. Best part of Alphanod. Where did that come from? Best part of Alphanod, he speaks his mind freely. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Take cover!
Nice! Where'd you get that?
Your Radiance, we must withdraw.
Okay, I cannot wait to blow that up.
We shall meet again, warrior of light. On that you have my word.
I look forward to it. That mech is very familiar. Where'd you get it?
So Garlemald too has designs on Azisla. But why would the Emperor himself elect to lead the expedition?
Because it's that important. Ah, the armor? I had it sent here as a precautionary measure. Oh, yeah? Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would stand less than 20 paces from the Emperor of Garlemald. Varus Los Galvas in the flesh. I assume the commander that accompanied him must be the legatus of whom the Centaurian spoke. Ah, forgive me. This is neither the time nor place for such idle speculation. Pray return to the Enterprise at once. It occurs to me that our friends may have run afoul of the Imperial forces as well. I've yet to apprise Chief Sonu of all that has occurred, but once I have, we will rejoin you at the airship. I look forward to it when it is in the cutscene. Also fair. Difference of opinion. I needed the gurgle rest. I should have picked it up first. Let's go do that now. Groundskeeper is that, like, grass golem. We saw it. I don't know where it is. There it is. How dare. It got mad because you were trampling the grass with the unicorn. How dare. To the west? What? Oh, did I not grab that? I could have swore we grabbed this one. I guess I commenced the, before I got it. Okay, that's done. All we do is turn in this quest. This one, and we'll be able to fly here.
Finally. Gurgle grass. One of many carnivorous plants found growing on the sea of clouds floating isles. Fortunately for you, this one seems content with dining on biokin. It brings rest at last. Ganu Valley's troubles become sustenance for gurgle grass, and big wheel of nature turns without hindrance. Freebird, Sea of Clouds. Either current achievement complete. Now we can fly. Thank the 12 you're alive, Syndrel. When that battleship appeared and fired on the village, we feared the game was up for you and Alphanon. What in the seven hells happened out there? First, the Archbishop turns up with an Ascian in tow. Yeah, which sucked. And now the goddamned Emperor pays us a visit? What is this? A procession of notable bastards? Who's next? The Keeper of the Seventh Bloody Gate? No one so notable, Master Garland. I am happy to report that the Zundu were overjoyed to learn of Bismarck's demise. Chief Zonu sends his warmest regards, Syndrel. There was much talk of westerly winds. Miraculously, none suffered lasting harm during the raid. It would seem the Zundu were taken entirely unawares, and wisely chose to offer no resistance. I sense they have no more to fear from the Empire, for the present at least. Had the Emperor truly been intent on their extermination, OK Zundu would have already been leveled. Plainly, Varys is only interested in reaching Alaslia, whatever the heck you're supposed to pronounce it. Speaking of which, if you're all ready to continue the chase, the Enterprise is as well, shall we? One good turn. Judging from Sid's expression, he has news which he believes will please you. Alright. Lest you wonder, Wedge was able to calculate the heading indicated by the beam of light emitted by the key. If Alaslia lies in that direction, we'll find it. The Soleil may have a lead on us, but she's no Enterprise. We'll catch them. You'll see. Heck yeah.
I did not think that I would ever have occasion to pilot a suit of Magitech armor again, least of all under these circumstances. My full name is Lucia Go Junius, and I was born a citizen of Garlemald.
Oh man, that's unexpected.
Ah, that explains it. When we first met in Ishgard, I very nearly called you Livia.
Livia? Livia Sasjunius? The tribunus who served under Gaius van Baelsar?
Thought the armor looked familiar.
Aye, she was my sister.
Ah, sister.
So we spent little time together. After our parents were killed in an uprising, we were sent to live in different households, setting us on separate paths. Livia felt at home on the battlefield and chose to become a soldier, while I underwent training to become a spy.
Ah, well, this is awkward now.
Then, Ishgard was...
My mission. It was believed that Allagan relics of great worth were stored in the vault, and I was sent to investigate.
Ah.
Though I was given little information at the time, I now suspect I was searching for the key we but recently lost. And then I met Sir Emmerich.
And you decide to go with him.
'Twas his usefulness to my mission which prompted me to approach him, but I soon found myself drawn to him for other reasons. He too was a prisoner of his past, judged for his heritage as a bastard son of the Archbishop. Yet unlike my sister and I, he did not curse his fate. He simply rose above it. In time, I came to realize that I had found a man worth following, and a new home besides. And when I subsequently confessed all to Sir Emmerich, he was good enough to accept me into his service.
I do not question your loyalty to Sir Emmerich. It is your loyalty to your sister which concerns me.
I have long been of the opinion that those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Oh, she lost all sight of her future. I can tell you that right now.
My sister fought for her convictions and for those she held dear. So do I. So must we all.
Well said.
Well, I, for one, am happy to welcome a fellow Garlean to our merry band. Especially one who can make Magitech armor sing.
It'll be useful.
Chief, we should be getting close.
Once we break through those clouds, we'll be right where the light was pointing. Right where Azizla should be.
Azizla.
Hold
Coastlaw.
on, everyone.
Got it. We're going to Coastlaw. Look who's here.
I think that's it. Chief, is that Allagan? Aye. There's no mistaking their handiwork.
That's not good.
What was that?
Some sort of barrier.
Yep, definitely a barrier.
She won't hold, Chief! She's breaking up!
I've lost the auxiliary propeller.
Sid, it's no use. We must return to Ishgard and find another way.
God damn it all. Why do the Allegans always have to make everything so bloody complicated?
I agree with this. We barely finished repairing the damage that occurred during our sky fishing trip. On the other hand, any landing you could walk away from is, as they say. I can only presume the Soleil passed through the barrier unscathed. That would certainly explain why the Vanu called it a key. Cheating. Stealing the key. The faith that drives us. An engineering enterprise. Ha! I like that. Engineering enterprise. I get it. Alphanon appears relieved to be standing on solid ground once more. Assuming Sid is correct, and I have no reason to think he's not, the Vanu's key is required to pass through the barrier protecting Alasla. But even without it, we must find a way to reach the Isle. I shall have everyone convene at the seat of the Lord Commander that we might discuss how best to proceed. As before, make yourself known to the guardsman when you arrive and he'll show you in. Gosh, just thinking about the repairs we'll have to make is giving me a bleeding headache.
I wonder, does she have a name?
Oh yeah, gotta name the match. Gotta have a name. The most you shall not pass. Bring your chips. Well. Anything else here right now? No. Grab the bills for today. Speaking of for today, I think that's gonna do it for me for today. Knight should be home soon, so I don't want to start anything else before then. Let me go check the calendar real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, let's say no stream tomorrow, since Sky can't be here and I have 2 viewers, and if I lose half of the viewers, then, well... I'll take that time to record another LP. So I can say I made some progress on that. And Monday we'll stream more 14. I'll probably still play tomorrow, so I just won't stream. I'll just do some miscellaneous stuff like clan mark bills and like Sahagin quest. I'll just do stuff like that. Fox quest, things like that. Just like the daily stuff. But more story Monday. We'll say that. So have a great rest of your weekend.
hope you have a lot of fun. And until Monday, I'm Central. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.